Steve Balls, you are watching Yoda. I am. Welcome to Media Network L2C. And now, here is host. You enjoy. The Backsman.
Hi. Hey there, hi there, hello there. You're as welcome as can be. Welcome one and all to the Corsican Ball. That is, of course, day number 3. It is a Wednesday. We are live. Oh, are we live? How you doing, everybody? Steve the Backsman Baxel here with you on the show of shows, the show that dares to be different, that dares to be unlabeled, show that is somewhat loved, cherished, and somewhat eschewed, I guess one can say, or something like that. If you're wondering what's going on here, trying to get a little peeky poo here. We're trying to get things rolling on this little love train of ours. Trying to improve the show by leaps and bounds, and so far we're somewhat batting 1,000 tonight. Anyway, let's get on. By the way, how do you like my new slippers?
Yoda. I am. Gru.
Anyway, yep, I got new slippers. What can I say? These were suggested over at Walmart by my friend, Debbie Humphrey. I think they're absolutely cute. Well, I do, and I watched The Mandalorian. Anyway, welcome aboard. Hi, Matt G. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to everything that is possibly going to be sports related. We got some entertainment news, I hope. All that plus a few other things too. Let us, in this big hour of power, give you the latest scores, stories, and whatever's happening in the world of sports and entertainment and everything else. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's go to the NBA, or as I like to call it, the not necessarily primetime players, and get you an update on games that are going on still as we speak. And speaking of games going on as we speak, 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the third. It is the Brooklyn Nets leading the Portland Trail Blazers by a score of 79-72. Right now, we don't have any of the details, if you will, but it's been an exciting game. Okay, so that is a lone game still going on in progress. Let's get to the fantastic finals, the finales, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, please. Yes, we will go to the finals. Let's hit you up here. The friends over in Minnesota, the Timberwolves, they became the latest to devour the hapless Detroit Pistons, 124-117. Edwards had 27 points and 8 assists to lead Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, 27 points and 8 assists to lead the Timberwolves to a 124-117 win over the fun-filled, lovable losers, the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday night, Pistons, who beat the Wizards on Monday, are 2-35 after winning only 2 of their last 3 games. including a 28-game losing streak that matched the NBA record. Now they're trying to break it. Karl Anthony Towns scored 27 for Minnesota, which has won 3 straight. Jaden McDaniels had 23 points. Rudy Gobert had 19 points and 16 assists. Jason Ivey matched his career high with 32 points for the Stones, who were starting a 6-game homestand without Cade Cunningham, who continues to rest that knee. Bojan Bogdanovic had 20 points, and Jason Duran added 16 points and 11 rebounds. Minnesota hit 3 of its first 4 3-pointers in the second half, building an 81-69 lead. And remember, 69 is a workable number. And the Pistons needed 9 points from Ivy to trail 98-90 at the end of the third quarter. Timberwolves quickly moved the margin to 17, but Ivy's three-pointer pulled Detroit to 115-109 with 3:56 to play. McDaniels and Towns, though, hit back-to-back three-pointers to seal the win. Gobert had 17 points and 8 rebounds, and the Timberwolves took a 70-62 halftime lead. Both teams shot over 50% from the floor thanks to some uninspired defense. Up next for the Timberwolves, they host the Memphis Grizzlies on Thursday, and the Pistons host the Bucks on Saturday and Monday. Once again, the scores: Minnesota 124, Pistons 117. All right, we had a very tight game between Atlanta and the Orlando Magic. DeJounte Murray hit a 17-foot jumper as time expired to give the Atlanta Hawks a 106-104 victory over the Orlando Magic on Wednesday night. In a game that was tight all the way, it was only appropriate that it came down to the final shot. After Paolo Banchero made a three-pointer from a couple of feet beyond the arc to tie it all at 104 with 8.4 seconds left, the Hawks inbounded to Murray and let him go to work, and boy, did he ever. He grabbed down the left wing with Markelle Fultz, pulled up and swished the jumper to finish off a 26-point night. Murray untucked his jersey and stood defiantly in front of the cheering crowd, being mobbed by his teammates. It was the only big hoop that Murray made during crunch time. On a wild sequence in which Atlanta was credited with 5 offensive rebounds, out-hustling the Magic for every loose ball, Murray connected with a 7-footer in the lane that gave the home team a 197 lead with 141 remaining. After Trae Young made two free throws with 26.7 seconds left to push Atlanta ahead, 104-101, Banchero connected from a long range to give the Magic a shot at forcing the second overtime meeting between the teams this season. Yes, Murray made sure that didn't happen. However, Banchero led the Magic with 26 points, while Wendell Carter Jr. had 18. Jason Suggs had 16. Young scored 18 points on a tough shooting night. He was 5 for 14 from the field and 1 of 6 from three-point range. But plenty of teammates stepped up. Onyeka Okoronkwo scored 15 points, while Bogdan Bogdanovic and Clint Capella added 12 apiece. The Hawks shot 51.3 from the field, overcoming a very sloppy night with the ball. And let's see. Onyeka Okoronkwo scored 15 points. Bogdan Bogdanovic and Clint Capella, well, he added 12 apiece. The Hawks shot 51.3 from the field, overcoming a sloppy night with the ball. The Hawks had a season-high 23 turnovers. Magic hosts Philadelphia Friday night, and the Hawks are in Miami on Friday night. Wow. Okay. Final score again, Atlanta 106, Orlando 104. Okay, not exactly a big night of hoop action, but let's get to some more final scores. Boston over San Antonio, 117 to 98. If that wasn't enough, Cleveland rocked Milwaukee, 135-95. New York Knicks over Houston Rangers. Houston Rockets. They must have had a little firing situation. Excuse me for a moment, folks. Gonna. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, final score. 117. The New York Knicks defeated the Houston Rockets by a score of 109-94. Toronto over Miami, 121-97. New Orleans over Charlotte, 132-112. And how about this as a shocker? The Party Boys, the LA Lakers, beat the Dallas Mavericks. It was as close as it could ever come. 127-110. Let's get you some action from the NCAA men's basketball. The top 25, number 12, Arizona over USC, 6-6-52. Number 1, UConn over number 18. Number 18, Creighton, 6-2-48. Number 8, University of Kentucky over Mississippi State, 90-77. 22 over 22nd ranked Mississippi. Is that Mississippi or Missouri? Yeah, I think it is Mississippi, but I think it is Missouri. Either way, it's Mississippi. Mississippi over LSU. 22nd ranked Mississippi loses to LSU, 89-90. Murray with 23 points for his side of the team, and Wright had 24 points for his side. Yay! Okay. Now let's continue on here. Number 15, Oklahoma over West Virginia, 77-63. 13, Auburn led and beat Van. Auburn beat Van. Anyway, we got more here, so let's get to it. We got more NCAA basketball scores. We're going to give it to you right here, right now. University of Kentucky 90, Mississippi State 77. LSU defeated the beautiful city of Mississippi by 9, 89-80. Mississippi State lost to, man. Let's see, where are we here? I've already did. Auburn over thank you. Auburn over okay. Auburn beat Van, whomever Van was. Trying to get the game out of this. Sorry, folks. Okay, Vanderbilt. University of Auburn defeated Vanderbilt 80-65. Texas Tech lost to Houston 77-54, and the University of North Kakalaka. Could they put Louisville in their place? Well, it looks like one of the focus people did. Let's see. University of North Carolina defeated Louisville 86-70. San Jose State University. How did they good? That was men's basketball. Here's women's basketball. Boise State taking on San Jose State University, and they took it to them very well. Okay, the women's game. 5 seconds left. We're going to declare this a winner. BSU defeats SJSU 67-64. Baltimore laid it on the line for the crest, so I will. Okay, anyway. University of Houston defeated Texas Tech 77-54. Wow. Okay, we've done men's. BSU over San Jose 67-64. Ball State over Central Michigan 79-47. Rice over ECU 80-67. Army Silu beat Colgate by a score of 52-49. Looks over at You're welcome. There we go. Think we should do it all or not? No. Okay. Let's go to the NHL. Final in overtime. Detroit beat Florida 3-2. Your 3-star selections were Larkin for Detroit, 1 goal. Lyon for Detroit with 32 saves. And Bobrovsky with 26 saves. Those are your 3-star selections. Dylan Larkin scored the overtime winner, and it was a lovely sunrise indeed. Boom. There we go. Partake in it, the will. Okay. Oops. We minute faux pas. Okay, very short hockey night tonight because of the weather. Dylan Larkin scored in overtime. The Red Wings beat Florida 3-2. We've already given you the big 3 scoring killers here. Montreal defeated New Jersey 3-2. Chicago and Buffalo, they were postponed. And in Liga Mexico action, Tigres over Leos 2-1. Man, what a crazy world this is. man. Okay. Let me get our scoreboard back up here. I think we've done the no more games. Oh, too bad. Okay, let's go back over here. Man, this has been fun. Okay, Texas Tech. Houston over Texas Tech, 77-54. Walton with 18 points, 3 rebounds for this game. Gee. And we are almost at the top of the hour. Yay. It's sleepy go night time for me. I've already done the other scores, so let's see. I guess we're done here. we're done for that half of the sports scores and otherwise. God. Okay, let us do some NFL. And here is a stunner. Here is a shocker. They found a coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And, well, oh, God. Okay. Mike McCarthy will remain with the Cowboys. So they'll give him yet another opportunity to not choke. Okay, also, some playoff injuries. Let's give you those right now in the National Football League. Saturday, 4 o'clock on ABC and ESPN. Number 4 seed Houston Texans taking on top seed Baltimore Ravens. As noted, Andrew said on Wednesday that he will play Saturday if he feels like he can help the Ravens offense. He won't play, however, if he feels that he won't be able to play at a level that will help Baltimore win its first playoff since 2000. And Andrews gave the Ravens more hope than he could ever play on Saturday after making a leaping grab during Tuesday's practice. Andrews said how his body feels Saturday will ultimately determine whether or not he will play. He referenced Terrell Owens, who famously played in Super Bowl 39 after the. Okay, there we go. Man, I'm getting a little zitied here. So, let's see. Another Ravens injury news, cornerback Marlon Humphrey, wideout Tyson Wallace, and inside linebacker Deshaun Phillips, calf, knee, respectively, remained sidelined during Wednesday's practice. Practice rusher Man. Sleep. Okay. Let's see. They remained sidelined during Wednesday's practice. Pass rusher Jadavon Clowney, who was not on Tuesday's injury report, also did not practice. For the Texans, started defensive end Jonathan Grenard, ankle, did not practice on Wednesday after being limited on Tuesday. Fellow defensive end Will Anderson Jr. also did not practice after being limited on Tuesday. Fullback and Andrew Beck had a little bass problem. Yeah, and also a little let's see, a little health situation. On Tuesday, these are the folks that also didn't go out and play. Fullback Andrew Beck with a back problem. Defensive woman, flying tackle. Okay. Whiteouts. For Texans, Jonathan Grenard, ankle, did not practice. Fellow defensive end Will Anderson, also an ankle injury, did not practice as well. Fullback Andrew Beck had a back problem. Defensive end Jerry Hughes, an ankle. And defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins, ribs and shoulder, did not practice as well. Whiteouts Robert Wood, hip. John Machete, the third, a foot. Linebackers Blake Cashman had a knee situation. Denzel Perryman with some busted ribs. But I have gone and just okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I'm having to read these things here. Oh, it's 2 minutes past 12 o'clock. So we are nearing midnight and we have a lot here. Another little short incident of stories. Colts owner Jim Irsay, 64 years old, is receiving treatment for a severe respiratory illness, the team said on Wednesday in a statement to the Indy Star. This comes more than a month after Irsay was found unresponsive in what police say may have been a suspected that Army coach died. Emergency responders found Irsay unresponsive in his Indiana home around 4:30 a.m. on December 8th. Planning. Yeah, in a way, by leaps and bounds, but we're not going to be able to do much of anything here as my as I'm getting a little sleepy here, and I don't want to bore folks. Let's see. The Cleveland Browns fired defensive coach Van Pelt, 2 assistants out as well. Now, let's see. The Saints general manager Mickey Loomis called Dennis Allen a good coach, confirms that he will be retained for the new season. All right. What? Anyway, there we go. I'm getting a little sleepy, folks. I'm going to try to make it, but I have started to nod off a bit. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to cut it a bit short. I've had a semi good day, semi rough day uh, with some stuff going on. We're going to cut it a bit short so I can get some sleep. So, with my apologies to all of you, I'm going to call it an early night. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Right now, we got about 25 minutes. I'm going to get things. I'm going to try to. Better not. Let's see. Let's get you some. Let's get you some major, bigger news, and that is that. Hmm, the big news, and hopefully it'll be big news, is that um, Jeff Bezos put his money where his mouth is and is pumping much needed cash to the money strapped and troubled uh, Diamond Sports Group. The price tag that Amazon's Jeff Bezos is giving them is 100,000. Anyway, see, I am freaking falling asleep. I have had a rough night. Actually, I've had a rough time here, so my apologies to everyone as we speak. But I have really got to get some ZBs here, but I want to complete at least get up to a legal amount. But you have seen my eyes get a little closey here. So why don't we? Oh man, I tell you, I don't know if I'm going to make it to 12:30, but we're going to give it a shot, anyways. And right now we're going to attempt to finish the job, and I can if I can get things, I'll let you know here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Trying to find at least the two major news stories that we were following for you that we teased. We've given you some scores, and we've given you at least some little news. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to get some tea to stay awake. But anyway, it looks like Jeff Bezos is saving. Oh, yes. Jeff Bezos has announced that um, Okay, here we go. Sorry for the long pauses. The Amazon, Jeff Bezos' company, is going to be investing a ton of bucks into the bankrupt parent company of Bally Sportsnet, Diamond Sports Group, as a restructuring agreement moves forwards. The deal will impact not just Minnesota viewers, but also viewers here in Detroit and a few other cities. Online giant Amazon will partner with Diamond Sports as part of a restructuring agreement as the largest owner of regional sports networks looks to emerge from bankruptcy. Diamond owns 18 networks under the Bally Sports banner, including Bally Sports North, which broadcasts games to the Timberwolves and Wild. Those networks have the right to 37 professional teams, 11 in baseball, 15 in the NBA, and 11 in the NHL. Diamond has been in Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings in the Southern District of Texas since it filed for protection last March. The company said in a late 2021 financial filing that it had debt of over $8.67 billion. Wow. The terms of the agreement were not announced by Diamond Sports yesterday morning. Amazon had also no comment. The deal remains subject to approval by the bankruptcy court. Dun, dun, dun. Now, the agreement with Diamond Sports' largest creditors would allow it to emerge from bankruptcy, continue operations, and prevent a total collapse of the regional sports and native and truly sacred land. And of course, like we said, the agreement would allow Diamond Sports to emerge from bankruptcy, continue operations, and prevent a total collapse of the regional sports network. Okay, last season, as you know, Major League Baseball had to assume production and distribution duties for televised games played by the Padres and Diamondbacks of San Diego and Arizona. After Diamond let the rights payments to the Padres lapse, now they were unable to lead an amended deal with the Diamond Court. Now, under the terms of the restructuring agreement, Amazon will make a minority investment in Diamond and enter into a commercial arrangement to provide access to Diamond's content via Prime Video. Customers will be able to access their local. Let's see here. Under terms of the restructuring agreement, okay, there we go. Boy. Okay. I'm going to call it tonight. I am just about ready to zonk out, and really, I want to be fresh as a daisy for tomorrow. So, folks, it's about 13 after 12, and I am getting really in need of a bit of sleep. So I'm going to say an early good night to you guys, and we will be back tomorrow fresh as a daisy. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe.